You remember our chicken house, this beautiful big chicken house, which is made of 2 floors, and it's made for many chicken. And since then, we've already brought in our 1-day-old chicks, and they're no longer 1 day old. They're actually 21 weeks old. So that's how old they are. So there we can see the day we got them home. And they're actually just 1 day old, and we're unpacking them from the cartons. And then after that, you can see how they became after 2 weeks. The big chicks that were running all over and flying around. And then today, 21 weeks later, the big chicken that are laying eggs. And we're proud to say that today we have so many eggs in our farm. They have reached more than 70% production. We are at 70% plus production. We have so many eggs. Our stores are full of eggs everywhere. We just have eggs. They're laying like real laying machines. We are not even able to sell them. We are looking for buyers, but we are not in a hurry. We are sure we'll sell them. And so we have more than 70% production, which is excellent at 21 eggs. And our birds are just laying more and more every day. And we are so glad, we are so delighted, and we are very happy. You can see that's our register book, and you can see that we are having more than 70% per day. We are working day and night to pick them, to clean them, to pack them, and to sell them. And then we are so happy because we didn't expect this. This is just more than we expected, and we are very happy, and we are thankful to God, of course, that this surprise came to us. More than 70% at 21 weeks. And it's just increasing day by day. And we have very normal eggs, very good shells, very good yellow yolks. They are a little bit small, but they are very okay. Just a little bit small. So we're going to work on that now. That's our strategy, to get them bigger and bigger. And the strategy for that is for us to increase the amount of water for the birds, because I realized that there wasn't enough water for them. So we're going to increase the drinkers. We're going to fill in the drinkers 3 times a day and make sure there's water 24 hours a day, 24/7. And here you can see them for real. These are our birds. This is how they look today. And they are very healthy. They're very big. They run. They actually fly from one corner to the other corner. And this is lunchtime. So when it's lunchtime, they actually use something we call Pavlov principle, whereby the animal knows that it's lunchtime. It's already, it knows it's lunchtime, and the lunch comes through the door, the entrance where they're standing. So they all come and pile at the door like 1 hour before the food comes, which is 2 o'clock. And they'll pile up here, all of them. The caretaker can hardly come in. It's like a carpet of chicken. And you can see, within seconds, there are already so many of them. You can see them. The entrance is right here where they're standing. And some are flying to get a space. The other ones actually stand by the feeder so that they'll be the first ones to get the feed when it's poured in. But most of them just come and stand at the door. And as you can see, we have very many chicken. And this is only half of them, because the other half is upstairs. This is downstairs. And so we are going to build a new chicken house so that we can reduce the numbers. Right now we have 70% of egg production, and I am sure it's going to go up all the time. But we feel that if we reduce the numbers in the houses, we will peak to 95% or even more within the next 2 weeks. So we've actually already prepared that house that I'll be showing you later on. We have the house ready and we're moving them on Monday. So I hope that I'll be able to show you when we're moving them, the house, and how many we are moving and everything that we are doing on that side. But for today, this is our big chicken house, which is overfilled with chicken that came as little babies. And this is 21 weeks later. So now we're going to see our caretaker come in with the food, and you are going to see how it's almost impossible to walk in this chicken house. It's so difficult, and they have these more than 1,000 eggs that they're laying per day that are lying all over. They're in the boxes, they're on the floor, anywhere, and you can actually not even see that floor because there's so many and they're so big and they have gained so much weight. And we are so glad because we only had a dream and our dream has come true. And we're so happy that we are able to actually show you that you can start and go on and focus and get a result. See, so this is simply a result of really hard working, monitoring the chicken and following the rules. So here he comes with the food, and this is the only way he can enter the chicken house. There's only one door, and look at them. They're just like a carpet, and they have refused to move. Totally, they have refused to move. He cannot come in. Oh my God. Look, no, we are not moving. We want our food. So this is really interesting because he's stuck. He cannot go inside. There's no way. Let's see how he'll manage it. And he has to lock the door before all of them run out. And then he has to pick his food and try to walk through this carpet of chicken. Wow. Well, some have no time to wait. They can enjoy the ride and eat at the same time. And so they follow him. And so this is how lunchtime looks like in Kels Poultry Farm. It is really survival for the fittest. But at the end, they'll all get some food. At the end, there'll actually be food left in the feeders so that the ones that are not able to fight at the beginning will come back and eat very slowly. So they'll all follow him, and they'll just go around and follow him wherever he goes until they're distributed all over the place as far as there's food. So like I said, we have our eggs are a little small in size, and that's the only challenge we are facing. Otherwise, we have lots of egg. We have picked very fast and very nicely, and we have had no sicknesses in our birds. We have had almost no problem at all, and it's only that the eggs are a bit small, and we know that at the beginning the eggs can be quite small, but we don't want this to last for long because we are not able to sell them at the market price. And so our strategy is to add more and more water in this house. First of all, we are going to reduce the birds so that there's not much competition for the space. And then after that, we're going to add more and more drinkers, a lot of drinkers that should be having water. So we're going to change water. We're going to fill in water 3 times in a day. Now we do it twice. We're going to start doing it 3 times in a day. Fill in all the drinkers with water 3 times in a day. And then after that, we are going to start giving them some vegetables. I'm not sure that that will work. We tried with some skuma wiki, and they were even scared of them. When we hung them there, they ran away from them. They were so scared. They thought it was an animal. So, but we're going to blend it and put it in water and just try and see. So we'll start all this on Monday with some kales or some greens, and then some ginger, and then some all those things that one needs to put, and then we'll see what will happen. And so on Monday, we're going to actually do this and reduce the number in the houses, because we want to see big eggs. We have enough eggs right now, so the quantity is not a problem for us. It is the size of the egg which is a problem right now, and that's what we are going to sort out. And so here you can actually see how they love this food. They love this food so much, and they just eat and eat and eat, and you can see there's so many, they're full, they're everywhere, and this is only a half of them. This is our first time trying to keep layers or to do poultry farming. We've never done this. We don't know how to do it. We've only looked at videos on the YouTube, how people do it, and we have followed how they've done it, and it has worked for us. So we are very grateful that it's actually working for us. So far, it's working, but it's quite, it's not so cheap. It's quite expensive to feed these animals. So you have to be careful before you start a farm like this. I wouldn't advise you to start it if you're not ready, because before they start giving you the eggs and you actually sell them, then it's quite expensive. But right now, we are okay. We have so many eggs that we can't even sell. Thank you. Bye.